every game for the Boston Celtics, I swear it's a new best player, a new guy that's just showing up big. They are really deep. They have a starting five that's talented as fuck. Each guy on this starting five can do something special, and Al Horford even could give you something. With Porzingis now, he's hurt, but when he was healthy, that game one, 20 points, coming back off a injury, it was crazy. He didn't miss shit, blocking shots, had 3 blocks. His impact was felt. But my thing is, why is Jayson Tatum playing like a good role player out there? First game one, 16 points. 1 for 7 from the 3-point line, 18 points in game two. His impact, people talk about the stuff he is doing. It's stuff you want a role player doing. This guy out here he's just not showing up to the moment. It looks like he's thinking too much. The confidence isn't there. This is not the Jayson Tatum we know. This is not a top 5 player in the NBA performance in game one and game two. It's really looking like, the next couple games, if he plays well, maybe he'll have a shot. It doesn't look like he has a shot to win Finals MVP. I think the most consistent player for the Celtics, too, has been Jaylen Brown. He's been better than Jayson Tatum, and just making big shots, making plays defensively, crashing to the bucket, making dunks. He is unstoppable when he's running down the court for a dunk or something. You just can't stop his ass. And just the impact he has had defensively, too, has been huge. Derek White, Drew Holiday clamped up Kyrie and had 26. So, this Celtics starting five is insane. And it's just a big thing of them is like they're playing to the competition they're playing, with the Pacers, that series being close, the Cavs series being close. Like some of these series we saw them play, we're like, all right, this is not a team that could beat any of the West teams. I said it, we were all saying it, but now they've looked really well first 2 games against the Mavs, and what they've done is, stopping the role players, the PJ Washingtons, Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively, from having any production in, these games. Luka's going to give you 30. Luka is going to be great, but the guys around him, those are the guys that are going to matter the most, especially when the Celtics have all their role players playing well. So they've done a good job stopping the other impact players. And Kyrie, he's been terrible, shooting himself out of games, making brick houses and stuff. And I think, though, these next 2 games, I think Dallas ties up the series, though. I think, Luka's going to play well. Kyrie, he's going to drop 40 game 3, either 40 or 30 game 3, and he's going to play well. Role players, they're going to play better at home, and they're going to tie this series back up. You look at these first 2 games, and you're like, all right, it looks like Boston's a better team, but they're not going to sweep the Dallas Mavs. It's not going to happen. Luka's too good. Kyrie's too good. They're going to bounce back. Jason Kidd's a solid head coach. Their players have just got to come up and seize the moment. Luka's the only one that's giving you anything now. PJ Washington had a better performance, 17 points, but their guys, their role players, their impact players, Kyrie has to play better, and I think they will. Heading into game 5 back in Boston, it's going to be tied. The series is going to be tied in my mind.
Some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.